Sandhan. All Gujarat Integrated Classroom.
સેટેલાઇટના માધ્યમથી જોડતી કડી એટલે સંધાન.
Myself, Dr. Nitin Girian Gosai. I am working in MVM Science and Home Science College, Rajkot since last 1.5 years. Today my topic is digital electronics, particularly in physics for BSc semester 4. If we see role of physics in our day-to-day life, we can say that starting from initial stage means first physics means to study physical property of a different materials, or to study magnetic, electrical, optical properties. All such types of properties are studied in a physics. For example, if we see carbon, which has two form, graphite and diamond. Now if we see the applications of a carbon in a form of graphite and applications of a carbon in a form of diamond, that are totally different. For a cutting tools we are using diamond, but for a writing applications point of view we are using graphite. So these are the basic introductions about the physics. Now my topic for the today, that is digital electronics. Now we are going to move to start that digital electronics. Now if we see role of a physics in a practical life, first that is communication. Communication means transfer of a information from one place to another place. We are transferring information with the help of light or with the help of electromagnetic radiation. So in order to make such types of communication, we are using digital electronics principles or devices like diode, triode. Old version is triode, but today we are using transistor, which is a new version of electronic devices. Old version is means before few years we were using diode, triodes, such types of valves, but today the place of this old electronic devices that is taken by integrated circuits. Now in integrated circuits there are two types of signals that we are using. First we have analog signals and another is digital signals. So digital signals means there are only two discrete values. Two discrete values means we are using either 0 or 1. We are using either on or off state, or a square wave or a pulse type. Suppose that if we give particular signal to the transistor, either it will be in on state or it will be in off state. If transistor is in a on state, so we can say that collector current IC that is passing through that transistor. So if we give a 1 or high signal to the transistor, that transistor will be in a on state. But if we give zero strength of the signal, then transistor will be in off state. So we can say that transistor is in a cut-off state. So we are able to switch this transistor between saturation state as well as off state. So these types of waves are digital signals. Analog signals. In analog signals, amplitude continuously changes with respect to time. So between minimum and maximum value there is a change in amplitude, or there is a change in voltage value, or there is a change in current value. For example, in our regular routine sockets we have 50 hertz frequency. There is some value of electric current or some value that is 230 to 250 voltage. if we see the value of frequency, that is 50 hertz, it means per second there are 50 times positive half cycle that are passing and 50 times negative half cycle that are passing. So such types of analog signals are using in a transistor amplifier. Now in a digital electronics, most suitable example, that is calculator. If we are using calculator, suppose that if we want to make calculations of 5 plus 5, that is equal to 10. So we will press switch 5. So we are able to understand analog system, but computer or calculator will accept only digital signals. So if we are pressing 5 plus 5, that are decimal system, so first computer or calculator will convert this decimal system to the binary system. So in order to understand this decimal to binary conversion, we are using this example. The figure is 4215, that is decimal system. So base is 10. In a binary system, we have base is 2. Third one conversion system is octal system. In that case, base is 8. So in a 4215 decimal system, that is divided by 2. So answer is 2107, and that so LSB, that is 1. Then again 1053, that is also divided by 2. So by processing this figure, or by division of this figure by 2, and if we move from MSB to LSB, answer will be 1000, as mentioned in this slide. So we are able to convert decimal system to the binary system. This is another example to convert decimal system to the binary system. Again, calculator or computer will make process on a given figure, that is 5 plus 5. So after processing, calculator will give answer as 10, but first this binary system will be converted to decimal system. So how computer or calculator can convert this binary to decimal figure? So it is given like this manner. If we want to convert 0.188 in a binary system, so we are multiplying this figure by 2. So answer is 0.376. Again that obtained figure, that is multiplied by 2. So answer is 0.752. So we are forwarding this carry 0 or 1. So by converting this binary to decimal system, answer will be 00110. So in a point system, in a fractional value of a binary digits or fractional value of a decimal system, this technique is used to interchange the base, that is base is 2 or base is 10. There are 4 to 5 types of gates are used in a digital electronics. First gate is AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, NAND gate, as well as NOR gate. These are gates. Among these all gates, NAND gate is known as universal gate. The reason is that with the help of one or more than one NAND gate, we are able to convert or we are able to obtain OR gate, NOT gate, as well as AND gate. That's why that NAND gate is known as universal gate. This figure shows, or this slide shows, symbol of a AND gate. This is known as AND gate because output is high when any two figure or both of the output that is high, or we can say that A and B is high, then we are able to obtain output high. That's why that this gate is known as AND gate. Another gate is OR gate. The name is OR gate because output A or output B is high, then we are able to obtain output high. Another gate is NAND gate, NOR gate. So these types of gates are used in a digital electronics to perform digital process. So this slide shows NOR gate. NOR gate is a combination of a NOT plus OR gate. NAND gate is a combination of NOT plus AND gate. This figure shows construction of a OR gate with the help of two diodes and one resistor, as well as one or two external power supply or external DC battery. We are using just a two input 1 and input 2. Diode means it is made up of two words. Diode means die plus electrode. Die means 2, ode means this is taken from electrode. So if we have two electrode, one is anode, second is cathode. Anode will be always positive and cathode will be always negative. So this is known as diode. We know that diode is made up of semiconducting materials. So by joining p-type semiconductor with a n-type semiconductor, we are able to obtain p-n junction diode. We know that silicon and germanium both are tetravalent element. Now by doping trivalent impurities or pentavalent impurities, we are able to convert this p-type material or n-type material. So after obtaining this p-type and n-type materials, we will join this by particular material. So p-n junction diode is ready. So such types of two diodes, we are using diode D1 and diode D2. There are two types of bias. One is forward bias, second is reverse bias. Forward bias means positive terminal of a battery that is connected with a p-type semiconductor of a p-n junction diode. This is known as forward bias. If any diode is in a forward bias region, forward biased condition, we can say that current passing through that diode will be maximum. If we connect p-type semiconductor with negative terminal of a battery, this bias is known as reverse bias. This is anode, another one is cathode. Anode is connected with positive terminal of a battery, but cathode is connected with negative terminal of a battery. So this bias is forward bias. If we plot graph of current versus voltage, current I versus voltage, so current passing through this diode in a forward bias, that is in milliampere. But if diode is connected under reverse biased, so current passing through this diode is under microampere. So this is forward and reverse biased connection with semiconductor diode. So in this slide, both inputs are input 1 and input 2. Suppose that input 1 is 0, input 2 is also 0. Both inputs are 0. So diode D1 and diode D2 both are under reverse biased. If diodes are under reverse biased, we can say that resistance of this both diode D1 and diode D2, that is extremely high in a compare to forward bias. So diode D1 shows resistance in a range of mega ohm, as well as diode D2 also shows resistance in a mega ohm. So we can say that current will be not flow either in diode 1 or diode 2. So output obtained from such types of two diodes arrangement, that will be 0. So if both inputs are 0, we can say that output is 0. But if we give input 1 as a 1, input 2 as a 1, so what happens? Input 1 means high signal strength that is connected with a positive terminal of a diode D1. So diode D1 is shifted from reverse bias to forward biased. So maximum current is passing through this diode D1 as well as diode D2. Means we can say that diode D1 shows low resistance, diode D2 shows low resistance. So there are two channels to pass from diode D1 as well as diode D2, means output is 1 when both input is 1 or input 1 or input is 1. So this is the process to understand the mechanism of a OR gate. Now what happens for AND gate? Again, requirements are same. We will use two diodes, one resistor and one another power supply that is not used in a case of OR gate. Diode position of a diode D1 as well as position of a diode D2, that is interchanged or in a opposite manner. So if in an AND gate, if we connect 0 as a input 1 as well as 0 as a input 2,